listening to Free Talk with MrB.
Hello, and welcome again. This is Mr. B on Free Talk with Mr. B. Our guest today is labeled a very prolific person, someone who really produces fruit. And I've worked with her and looking forward to having her on this podcast. She had a passion, and you'll listen to this passion from youth and see even after many years of life of putting results to a company, how that very person can still bring out their passion in retirement years. Please join me and definitely welcome this guest. Her name is MrC Peters, and this is Free Talk. We're going to have her right here on Free Talk with Mr. B. So we're hoping that you'll tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Well, my name is MrC Peters, and I am from Nigeria. I am based in Lagos, and I used to, how would I say now? Okay, I am the first of 17 children by my father. So, which tells you that I am from a polygamous home.
Okay, that's still a wow, though. No matter what the home is like, that's like a wow. You're not the last, are you?
I'm sure maybe some people. Okay, I'm not the last. I'm the first.
Oh, really? Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You mean there's more dynamic like you, more dynamic souls like yourself?
I think so. I wouldn't know.
Okay. Wow. And where did you go to school?
I schooled in Nigeria, and some part of my schooling I did in Ghana. There's a place called Swami in Ghana. I went to part of my secondary school in Ghana. That's in Swami, Ghana.
Uh-huh. And then after university in Lagos again?
Yes, my university in Lagos. I went to the Lagos State University and also the University of Lagos.
Okay. I'm sure you didn't pick up the field what I met you in. What field did you pick up in school? What study?
I studied mass communication. Yeah, I studied mass communication.
Oh, well, that is close to what I met you doing. Because during that time I met you, were working for an energy company and doing an effective level of communication. But you changed roles, quite a few roles in that company. What's some of the roles that you experience?
Yeah, actually, before I started work earlier in my life. I started work immediately I left secondary school because I could not proceed, to the university at that time. So I started work almost immediately after secondary school, which is the high school that you're used to. But I was so very much interested in still, going back to school at that time. So while I was working, I started school.
Okay.
So it was from there I got into the university, and while I was still working. So while there, I worked in different, departments. That's in the same organization. Although I started as a contract employee while I was there. And after about 5.5 years, my employment was confirmed and I became a regular employee. So I had oil and gas for about 30 years plus before I retired in 2016.
Oh, wow. Okay. And that was the same year I retired from that energy industry. Of course, I came back.
Oh, really?
Yes, in middle 2016. And I came back to energy, but I know you didn't. You didn't stop working, but I know you didn't go back to the energy industry. What did you go to?
Yeah, I didn't go back to the industry. I mean, for me, I thought I had worked enough. I was tired and had to leave. So I was more passionate about doing what I wanted to do. I wanted to go into the entrepreneurial world. I had a passion for doing things, for myself. So I had this event management company, and that is what I currently do. We do decorations, for events, and then we also do rentals, rent different equipment for any kind of event. It could be corporate, it could be social event.
Okay. So I would like for you to turn this into a commercial moment. How would everyone find you? What should they look for? Should they just go online and in Nigeria and start typing in events? How they should find you the easiest way?
Okay, our office is actually located on the island. We're after Lekki, and then we are on Instagram as well as Sparkling World. Our Instagram handle is Sparkling World NG.
Okay, Sparkling
So
World.
that's how we can be reached. We also Sparkling World NG.
Okay.
That's our Instagram handle.
And go ahead. And why you? What would make them want to come to you? What's the difference? I mean, online I've seen the difference, but tell me why.
What's the difference in what we do compared to who?
Oh, well, I don't know who. You'll be compared to your competitors. This is a great opportunity to say what you do special. It looks wonderful when I look online. How did you do it?
Mhm. Exactly. Yes, I know so many people would ask, okay, so what do you do differently? Because we have like I have other competitors out there. So what do you do differently apart from your competitors out there? So what I tell people is that we are so particular about timing, because that's what some, clients are particular about. They want to have an event and they don't want to start worrying and start saying, I don't know if this is going to work or that is going to work. So, what we try to do as much as possible, and we have achieved over the years, is when we handle your event, we want to make sure that you don't stress yourself or start to think, is this thing going to be possible? We just want you to go and sleep, and we deliver your event the way you want it.
I see. Like
So
the
timing is of utmost importance to us. We
okay,
factor
okay.
that into everything that we do. Timing is very, very key in everything that we do.
So you're not using Africa time. You know how some people say Africa time compared to other professional time?
Exactly,
You're saying we're not
exactly,
operating on Africa
exactly.
time. Okay, I like that. Now,
Not
so
at all.
so
Not
it
at
drives
all.
me it drives me to ask this question then. Did you, from your professional energy industry career, transition some of those skill sets over to Sparkling World? Did you transition them over to your passion?
Yes, please. While I was, even though before I did that, or let me say, while I was growing, because I come from a large family, and we like to entertain guests. My parents, love to entertain guests. So we have been used to entertaining people. We love people. We are very, very hospitable people. So I got all that from my parents while I was growing. So even sometimes when, visitors come into the house, I mean, I don't see it as me being, overworked or something. When they ask me to go and get some things, or prepare some things for the visitor, I take pleasure in doing all those things. So when I started work, at some point, I got into the role of the awards and event coordinator for my organization there. And my role was to coordinate all the events for the organization, both in about I think about 4 or 5 locations. I was in charge of coordinating events in all those locations. So all the skills I was able to acquire when I was working there actually helped me into transiting this, I mean, my own business. It has helped me a lot.
So
And coupled with the fact that I was able to meet several other people while my job, like some other vendors out there that I've worked with before. So it was easy for me to be able to connect with them when I left work.
I see. So, but I'm hearing that your passion was long before you left your job.
Yes.
Because that's what I'm hearing from you, and I thought that's quite interesting because you held on to this passion even from your family through the 30-year career until you were able to execute your own sparkling world. I like that. I like that. I think people
Yeah.
around the world can learn from that. Don't give up on their passion. They can even execute
Yeah.
after they retire from their job. Very nice. Very nice.
Yes.
So you had a
Yeah.
passion. And so, if other people, what would you tell other people to do? For example, if you were lecturing someone, like in a university, if you went back to your old university and spoke to the student body, what would you tell them?
Yes. Basically, what I'll tell people, or what I have always told people, is um, whatever you have in your mind to do, if you believe in yourself, you would always achieve it. And don't give up on your dreams if it is what you want. But I always tell them that don't do things because other people are doing it. Make sure it's something that you have passion for. When you have passion for something, at the very beginning, you're not even looking at the money. You have passion for it. All what you're just interested in is to fulfill that passion,
Right, right.
you know. Something that you love to do is, something that should be able to wake you up from your bed in the morning. For me, at that time, even if I was sick at that time, if I get to hear anything that has to do with what I do, it puts me up and I'm ready to just go all out there. It gives me energy because I love what I do. So I tell them that ensure that whatever you plan to do is what you have passion for. Don't just go into any business because other people are doing it, because you get tired and then probably leave the business in no time.
Oh, very good advice for people that you have this passion, and if you have a passion, execute your passion. Don't go into something that you're thinking is just a job that you'll just do it.
Yes,
Especially when you're doing it on your own, let it be your passion. I really
exactly.
appreciate you saying that, because again, one of the things we're doing here on Free Talk
Hmm.
with MrB is to have people with similar ideas come on with passion, and we're hoping that as you give back to the community, they can catch something. They can pick up a little tidbit about what you're saying, like keeping your passion, and they too maybe can
Exactly.
motivate them. I guess this is one of my passions
Exactly.
too, to to talk to people and pull out the best in them.
Mhm.
You know, I know I know for a
Perfect.
fact, Embassy, you're doing a lot, and I was hoping that you would come on and
Mhm.
even more episodes, because you're many episodes onto yourself. You can come on and help us discuss more things on different
Mhm.
episodes about what you're featuring. Because I see you're teaching and you're learning and you have belong to women's associations and learning associations.
Exactly.
And so I don't expect that
Hmm.
you'll be able to
Hmm.
tell me everything here, but I want you to come back on and take up some more of those passions and tell us about what you're doing on other episodes. Do you think you'll be willing to do that?
Oh, sure. I will be so glad to come back, tell you more about, other passions that I have. Obviously, it's not just one passion that I have. I have several other passions. I love to do a lot of things. I am someone that likes to practicalize things, you know. I feel so happy doing what I love to do. And sometimes I just try some things out and I begin to enjoy them and I'll just go ahead to
Yes.
enjoy them.
Yes.
Apart from being an event planner or a decorator or what, um, hey, oops, sorry, there was an accident. um,
It's normal life things, yeah.
Something that I always love to do. Yes, yes. Something that also liked doing, when I was still very young, working, was I'd always say that I wanted to be a renowned speaker. I want to be a global speaker. I want I want to use my voice, you know. I
Nice.
I always like to talk about character and attitude. That's something I'm so passionate about because looking back, I see that the way things are going right now is not the way we used to have it then. Things have actually changed. Recently, I was having a discussion with a young girl, and she was telling me that um, is it compulsory to respect other people? It's a choice. You don't have to respect everybody, and that's kind of like whoa. And that's a very young girl. So if at that age she could be talking like that, I can't imagine what she will turn out to be in the next couple of years.
Yeah.
So
And
that's another area I'm really passionate about.
very, very true. And same here. So I appreciate it. Appreciate you being on Free Talk with Mr. B. And I continue to welcome you.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and I hope to speak to you again soon.
It's our pleasure. So we'll tell
Thank
everyone
you.
to go to www.sparklingworld.ng and find out the very best
Yeah.
on-time catering services there is.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so
Let,
much.
let the embassy take care of your event because I know she can. For a fact, I've been there, seen that. Okay. I have. So thank you.
you.
You take care, and we'll
All
talk
right.
to you very soon for
Thank
next
you.
episode.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to Free Talk with Mr. B. Please remember to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next episode.